Welcome to our channel on near-death experiences, NDEs. We'll explore stories of people who've been on the brink between life and death, returning with new perspectives. These accounts offer a unique glimpse into existence, life's meaning, and the universe. Each video is a journey through transformative experiences and spiritual discovery. We're creating a space of understanding and sharing for these extraordinary stories. Whether you're here out of curiosity or seeking comfort, we hope to bring you peace and awareness. Join us on this journey of spiritual exploration. Every moment is an opportunity to grow and love. Thank you for being here with us.
Over the years, I have experienced extraordinary events that, while they shouldn't be the foundation of Christian faith, have undoubtedly strengthened my trust in the Holy Scriptures. I've had encounters with a guardian angel and numerous demonic entities, even enduring a minor physical attack. It's important to emphasize that these malevolent entities have no power over us unless we grant it to them. I must admit that my faith isn't as strong as that of others, but I experienced a near-death experience, NDE, in 1986 that profoundly marked my life. It took 5 years before I could talk about it, and eventually, I shared this story with a group of teenagers during a summer camp. The event dates back to October 8, 1986, but its consequences were immediate and lasting. At the time, I was working as a technical director at a radio station in Utah. I was performing a check on an FM transmitter when I was struck by a 4,500-volt electrical discharge. The current passed through my flashlight, entering my right hand and exiting my left forearm. I let out an agonizing scream that, due to the open microphone in the adjacent studio, was heard by all listeners in the surrounding areas. The experience seemed to last an eternity, even though it was only a matter of minutes. I felt like I was in a cartoon, with my arms outstretched and my body outlined by electrical light. Looking at my extended left arm, I noticed it was just the outline of my body. Shifting my gaze, I realized I was observing the scene from behind the transmitter, as if I had left my body. I moved around the room, examining my body from the outside. I could see a sort of invisible outline, a slight distortion in space. I didn't notice anything unusual in the room, no lights or supernatural presences. I felt a sense of peace and contentment I had never experienced before, enjoying entering and exiting my body. The only thought crossing my mind was that death wasn't painful. Suddenly, I felt pressure on my back, as if a hand was pushing me. As the pressure increased, I began to feel my body again. The sensation was similar to a zipper closing, starting from my arms and reaching to my fingertips. My legs and waist closed back up, followed by my arms and fingers. I could no longer separate from my body. As I was being pushed back into my body, I perceived words, although I didn't hear them clearly. "You're not dead yet." I don't remember the exact words, but that was the meaning. Years later, when recounting this story for the first time, I shuddered as if reliving the experience. However, I didn't feel the same sensation towards the one who had pushed and spoken to me. Yeshua HaMashiach, the Hebrew name for Jesus Christ. At that moment, I revisited the event in third person, observing Jesus speaking to me and bringing me back into my body with his hand. After coming back to life, the radio's general manager, Gary Gerard, entered the room concerned about my screams. He decided to take me to the hospital. Meanwhile, I noticed a burning smell coming from my left hand and forearm. Examining my clothes, I discovered a hole in my jacket and shirt. Rolling up my sleeve, I saw a large exit wound on my left forearm. Arriving at the hospital, doctors insisted on inserting a catheter, fearing a possible kidney blockage due to dead tissue caused by the electric shock. Subsequently, I was transferred to the burn unit at the University of Utah in Salt Lake City. There, a group of doctors and interns examined me carefully. The head of the department, amazed, couldn't find the exit wound, which was on my left forearm. When he discovered that the entry wound was on my right hand, between the thumb and index finger, he was incredulous. He repeatedly examined both wounds, unable to believe what he was seeing. Finally, he told me, "Well, I don't know how you did it and how I'm still talking to you. Son, you should be dead. It's a miracle you're still alive." They discharged me with an antibiotic ointment and gauze, warning me that the wound would turn red and that I should keep it clean. It took several months to heal completely, leaving a scar about 9 centimeters long on my forearm. Even today, the scar causes itching and occasional spasms in my left arm, reminding me daily of that extraordinary experience. This NDE has had a profound impact on my faith. Although I was already a Christian before the accident, having experienced life after death and feeling the Lord's hand on me changed my perspective. I saw the event in third person, gaining a unique vision of what I had experienced. However, I am aware that my faith may not be as strong as that of other Christians who haven't had similar experiences. I often reflect on Jesus' words in John 20 verse 29. Because you have seen me, you have believed. Blessed are those who have not seen and yet have believed. This experience has given me tangible certainty of the existence of life after death, but at the same time, it has presented me with a unique spiritual challenge. When my faith wavers and I have doubts about my identity and purpose in life, I have no excuses, as I have had the privilege of seeing the other side. This NDE has left an indelible mark on my life, profoundly influencing my faith and understanding of spiritual reality. Although the experience has strengthened my convictions, it has also made me aware of the complexity of faith and the ongoing challenge of living according to Christian principles, even after experiencing something so extraordinary.
If you enjoyed this video or you're interested in the topics we cover on this channel, I'd be really grateful if you could subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future content. Share the video with someone you think might appreciate it. Thank you so much for your support. Preface: near-death experiences, NDEs, can be profound, life-changing events. Remember, NDEs are subjective experiences, not proof of an afterlife or a guide for living. Channel purpose: this channel shares NDE stories and information, providing a platform for open discussion without promoting specific beliefs. Disclaimer: this content doesn't replace professional medical or psychological advice. If struggling with mental health issues, seek professional help immediately. If you've had an NDE and need support, consult a therapist experienced with NDEs. We don't promote suicide or self-harm. If considering suicide, contact a prevention lifeline immediately. Suicide prevention resources: National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, 1-800-273-8255. Crisis text line, text HOME to 741741. Conclusion: we hope you find this channel informative. For questions, please contact us. Remember, suicide prevention is crucial. If you're struggling, seek help. You're not alone.